A warm welcome to UCTV and thank you to each and everyone out there who keeps it UCTV. My name is Rachel Najuma, a host, and I'm going to be taking you through the different activities that go on around the different regions. Today, I'm taking you through the different activities in different parishes. I have three groups with me today. That is from Busega Parish and from Kampala Vicariate and Nsambia Parish. With me right now is the group from Busega Parish, and they're going to be telling us what they have come to do today. Welcome to the studios of UCTV.
Thank you.
Briefly, you can introduce yourselves. Ladies first, I'll go with you first.
Thank you, host there. My name is Nachitende Mary. Now Busega Parish, now Kalvagati.
You're welcome, Miss Mary. And
my name is Ntume Innocent. I come from Busega Parish. Busega Parish Youth Apostolate. I stand as the disciplinary.
Okay, and finally, the gentleman here.
I'm Maskolemi. I come from Busega. I head development with Busega Youth Apostolate. Then today, I'm here to talk about the annual celebration of the Youth Day in Busega.
Okay. Before we go to the annual Youth Day, what's so special about Busega Parish?
Yes, thank you, Rachel. Busega Parish is one of the parishes in Kampala that make Kampala Diocese or Kampala Diocese.
Okay.
Busega Parish was started in about 1976, and the groundbreaking for the first church, which we call now the Parish Hall, groundbreaking was started by the late Bishop Stuart Baharagate, the late, and later in around 1980, the late Cardinal Emmanuel Cardinal Nsubuga, yes, led the groundbreaking for the current church where we are occupying. By then, Busega was a sub-parish under Ruwaga Parish. Then later, Busega became independent, and by then Busega had about 20 sub-parishes, including Sumbwe, Kongorotare, Kaboja, Nakabugo. All those were sub-parishes that make Busega Parish. And then later on, Busega became an independent parish. Around the year 2000, many of the sub-parishes were trimmed off from Busega. They were transferred to Buloba, Chengera. Right now, Busega has about 6 sub-parishes.
Only?
That is, yes. It is one of the smallest.
From 20-something to 6?
Yes. We have, Busega was so wide. You know where, when you go to Mitiana Road, up to River Mayanja, that was all Busega.
Like you have passed this express
yes.
route, okay.
The express, that was, you go to, before even the coming of Chingera Parish, many of the parishes were belonging to Busega.
Okay.
So right now, Busega has about 6, just a small parish.
A small parish.
It has Christ the King sub-parish, St. Elizabeth, St. Bruno, St. Wali Kudembe, St. Chizito. St. Chizito is a sub-parish located where the Natet Tax Park.
Okay.
Christ the King is this side of, as you're heading to Wakaliga, that side. Okay. Then Wakaliga, specifically Wakaliga is, part of Wakaliga is in Ruwaga, part of Wakaliga is in Busega. So that is St. Bruno.
Okay.
St. Bruno has its own sub-parish church.
Okay.
And then St. Chizito doesn't have a sub-parish church.
Okay.
And then St. Donozio has its own sub-parish church. So the rest of the sub-parishes are a little so close to the church, people can access the church. So far they haven't started on projects for setting up churches or buildings where people can go to. Though right now, what the priests are doing is they are doing remote moving to different areas. Like we have masses on Sunday
in the different
sub-parishes. For example, for St. Elizabeth, we go to homes. They move to different homes.
Oh, that's where they hold the prayers from.
Yes, that's where we hold our prayers from.
But is it on every Sunday that each of the sub-parishes has a
yes, every Sunday.
Mass?
Every Sunday there is Mass in every sub-parish.
Okay.
Saint Natete, for them to have about 3 masses in a day. I don't know.
That is Sunday?
Yes, that is on Sunday. Okay. They even have early morning masses at 7.
Do they have a church in?
Yes, Natete they have a church.
Okay.
Then for St. Elizabeth, they don't have a church. What we do on a monthly basis, there are masses held at homes of specific Christians, Catholics. They say, for example, this time around we are going to have a mass at the place of so and so. Usually it is announced before so that people get prepared.
Okay, before you proceed, I would like to ask Miss Mary, what is so special about Busega? Anything special? Because it's like you have the passion for Busega Parish. Why not any other parish? Do you stay in Busega, by the way, before we go any further?
Yes.
Okay. So what is so special about Busega? Why Busega?
Busega is so special in a way that, first of all, its location is somehow favorable. Busega has so many priests. Like we have our PP, Reverend Father Kasile Vincent. We have our chaplain, Reverend Father Nicholas Mulumba. We have Father Kasita Michael. We have Father Kasile Frederick.
All those are priests.
So, first of all, we are lucky that we have so many priests in Busega. And those priests give us what we desire.
Okay.
So, before going to any other parish, we are lucky we have Busega because it's our own.
Yeah,
we have it at heart.
I can tell in our parish we only have 2 priests, by the way. So for you who have over 4 priests, you're really lucky. To you, Mr. Emmy, how long have you spent in Busega Parish?
I can say I'm so lucky. I joined Busega in 2019. Immediately, I became Mr. Busega.
Is it this Mr. When you talk of Mr., I click Mr. and Mrs.
Yes.
So you're the Mr. Busega.
Yes.
Oh, so I have Mr. Busega with me.
It's like you see Miss Uganda.
Oh.
You contest.
You contested?
Yeah, you contest. I contested. They checked the capabilities, the strategies I have for Busega. Then I won.
You won. Where is your miss? You have left her?
I was Mr. Busega 2019.
Oh, so it's another person now.
Yeah, every year we change.
Okay.
So in the year 2020, I was appointed to head development, to head the development of the youth apostolate.
Okay.
We have tents and chairs. We hire them. Average, we earn 200,000 per month.
Oh, that is good.
Then currently, I'm again humbled. I was appointed to be the chairperson to organize the annual youth celebrations.
Okay.
So this year, I'm the chairperson, and we shall have our youth day on 23rd on this Sunday.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I understand in the different parishes, youths have different activities that they do. To you, Miss Mary, any activity that you're preparing, maybe what you have done or something you're preparing for the youths any time from now?
Thank you, Rachel. For us in Busega, whenever we are preparing youth days, we put there so many activities. One of them we usually do Bulonji Bwansi for the areas around us to benefit from the youth. So in most cases, we go to markets, we clean the markets, or we see any other nearby village which needs our help, then we go there, we clean, we go. All those activities for the youth day. So this time, in most cases, always have Burundiwansi, campfire, and general cleaning at our church. But this time we said, let's all put the power in campfire. Reason being, we have our youth. They come on Sunday, pray and go. But most of them don't know anything about the church. For them, they just come because some of them might be just home. You go to church. So we asked the leaders, we said, what can we do to bring them near to the church? That's where we came up with the idea of the campfire.
So when is the campfire?
The campfire is today. Friday, we are going to gather at our church. By the way, this campfire is so interesting. We put fire there. We cook porridge. We prepare popcorns. We make sure at each age and every sub-parish brings youth. So in most cases, we've been getting priests from outside because we ask questions.
So it's an interaction thing when it comes.
If you don't know,
you can pass it to someone else to answer.
But this time, we have our own priests. Every priest in Busega
is going to be there.
Going to be there at the campfire.
Okay.
Then the youths are going to come, ask questions, take porridge. And as you know, youth is a very general thing. We have the junior, we have that senior. So this thing mixes up with all. So we prepare like our arrival time is 5.
Oh, so we are arriving at 5 today. Is it a sleepover?
No.
No, it's not a sleepover.
When I hear of a campfire, I think I'm going to sleep over.
No.
I was thinking of asking the husband to allow me to come over. Okay, so there is a campfire today starting at 5.
Can pick you up.
Okay.
The arrival is at 5.
Okay.
Then we start at around 6.
Okay.
Then we prepare, we take our 6.
Okay.
By the way, I'm just begging everybody should go past Busega today.
Okay.
The thing is, wow.
Everybody should pass around Busega. As we wrap up to you, Mr. Amy, talk about the Youth Day briefly as we wrap up the show.
Thank you so much. Once again, I lead a team. I'm not doing the organization alone.
Okay.
I lead a team of around 27 youth.
Okay.
I happen to be the chairperson. We came up with some things. Surprisingly, our main celebrant is not from Busega.
Okay.
We invited the chaplain of Makindi, that's none other than Mr. John Now is going to be the main celebrant of tomorrow, of Saturday, of Sunday's Mass. Then our own choir, Good Samaritan Choir, it's the choir of the youth, for the youth.
At what time is the event starting?
Mass shall start at around 11 sharp.
Okay.
Then we have the schools around. One of the schools offered us a band. So we shall have a procession. We shall start from the residence of the priests. We move in a procession. In Mass, then we have the aim or theme that we follow this year. We say, rejoice, O young man, in the days of your youth. Let's enjoy and celebrate ourselves as youth. We get it from Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verses 9 to 10. Then why is it so? What's that special thing about this youth day? We thought of bringing up new leaders on board. Innocent has been in his position for more than 5 years, maybe more than 7 years. There was a delay of change in leadership. So we want to use this youth day as a platform to bring up the youth that have not been so much involved
in leadership. So what do you expect specifically on that day?
We have quiz.
That's one.
We want new people to appear on the platform, to be seen, to be asked questions, such that they become used to the priests. Then on that day we shall baptize all the babies of the youth. So far I've just around 10 babies that we shall baptize in our mass. Then we again shall do fundraising. Currently we have 2 tents and 120 chairs.
You need more.
We need more. We think if we have around 5 tents and 500 chairs, we can have an income of 600 per month. And again, our parish hires from outside, resources gets from outside. So we think if we have these tents within the church will spend less, our parish will spend less on hiring from outside than hiring from us, the youth. And then we again want our youth to be hardworking, because to serve, you have to be at least having something to earn. You cannot serve when you're hungry. So we encourage our youth to work hard, to respect their jobs, then we shall enjoy our youth.
10 seconds, last remarks. 10 seconds to each of you. I will start with you, Mr.
First of all, I would like to invite all the parents to come and join us for the youth activities. Parents usually delegate or leave these activities for the youth. We always encourage them to come and see what happens at such youth activities. They have a lot of stories that the youth go there and do this, and a lot of indiscipline that happens, and they discourage their sons and daughters to join. We now encourage them, come around, see what is happening, go back and judge.
Miss Maria, 10 seconds.
May I just urge parents to make sure that they engage their children in church activities. Reason being, the person with God cannot fail.
That was the Busega Parish. They have a campfire tonight. Time of arrival is 5 p.m. So please endeavor, whoever out there, if you're a youth or not, you're invited. It's an open invitation. I believe it's a campfire. It's happening tonight, today, Friday. Please come over and please share with the Busega people. They have a youth day on Sunday. Mass is at 11 a.m. And different activities will be going on that very day. So please endeavor to come over and support the youth group. They have a lot of things they want. He has said they need some more chairs, they need a tent, they need projects to push them through life. That was Busega Parish.